So in the first iteration of Xenia Canary, after the first match, the game would crash. So what we're gonna test really quick is make sure that it doesn't crash, and there we go. We're able to proceed. Now the next game I want to check out is Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. So this game does load up just fine, but I did notice a difference between when I'm loading it on USB thumb drive and when I'm loading it on the internal stored memory. So if you want to be able to store it in the internal memory, let me give you the file path. So the file path that worked for me is when I drop it right here into the Q folder. I've seen other people drop it in their U folder. I don't know if these folders are like sim linked or something, but what's worked for me is I drop it in the Q folder. I go right here to users. I go right here to user MGR0. And then you can pick from here either the downloads or the documents folder, and you can just drop your game in there. One thing I need to mention, if you're going to save locally, you're only going to have 30 gigabytes worth of space. Yeah, so be very careful, because I've heard rumblings that if you fill that up to its capacity, it could cause problems with your Xbox. So I would just recommend testing 1 or 2 games at a time. So here's a quick demonstration of how it'll run if it's on USB. I mean, as you can see, it loads up really fast, but once you're in game, we got a lot of slowdown. And one time when I tested it, even froze up on me. Yeah, it's very hard to do combos when it's stuttering like that. So let me go ahead and copy this internally, and I'll show you how it runs when it's on internal. Alright, so let's load up Mortal Kombat internally saved. So right here, I put it in my downloads folder. Let's boot. So as you can see, it does run smoother, a little bit smoother. It does still stutter here and there, but not as bad as when you have it saved to the USB thumb drive. So once again, just to reiterate my point, I recommend you experiment with whichever works for you. In the first video that I showed off, I was playing Super Street Fighter, which isn't that demanding of a game, and it played just fine off USB. So I really think going forward, the community, if you're keeping a list, I would recommend maybe dividing it between what works better, whether USB thumb drive or saving it internally. Anyways, we are level 1 online. You guys have a great afternoon. Take care.